considering the part of artists, yo, no problem. Is there like someone that you would work together with, like someone you look up to, who was important to you in your development on music or something?
Yeah, I mean, right about now, I would love to work with Stevie Wonder. There's still a couple of other artists out there that I would love to work with, man. I mean, it's so many because there's so many artists that come up every day, and so many producers that come out every day who has a mind for the music and who can bring the best out of each other, you know? Like when certain producers get around certain MCs, they bring the best out. Certain MCs get around producers, they're gonna push them to that next level to bring the best music out of them. So as I said, Stevie Wonder. Of course, I would love to still work with Michael Jackson. There's just so many artists out there. The list could go on and on, from Ronald Isley to anybody, to still getting up with a DJ Premier to Freddie Fox, from any genre of music. It really doesn't matter. To a Joss Stone and everything. You know, we worked with some of the best already. Mary J. Blige, Biggie, Tupac, is so many that we can name, you know. Bounty Killer, KRS-One is just out there, and we just love to do it, you know.
Okay, that's I think this is a point where many people out there in our audience think this is very interesting, because sometimes you can learn more about the roots or how someone feels when you look what kind of music he listens to, right? So that's just one point of Bucktown, of Smif-N-Wessun in general, that you are melodic on some way, playing with much bass usually, which is feelable, and have that some kind of melancholic, like not, it's not sad music, but yeah, right, probably.
That's hypnotized music, so the troops fall in line. So you fall in line, you won't get lost. We ain't talking fast either. You listening slow or you fall behind. So, you know, we listen to all types of music: reggaeton, reggae, R&B, calypso, gospel, rhythm and blues, pop music, hip hop. It's music go on forever, man. Music run the pulse of the streets, the pulse of the world, and the world is at our fingertips, like Stevie Wonder says, you know. And that's what we listening to. We give everybody a chance. If we like it, we like it. If we don't, we throw you on the side of the road underneath the tires, let a couple of cars run over your music, and we keep it moving. That's what it is.
Hip hop always was like sucking influences from different kinds of music, and right now there's a hype for a couple of years already, sounding very electronically, like the Timbo beats or Swift beats or things like that. Do you think this is an influence which will stay within hip hop, or was it just like a holiday vacances for hip hop? Or
I mean, even back in the days, that was the way the tune was going. You were sampling for a minute before you got into live music. Now you got into live music, then all of a sudden you go back to sampling. Now you go into the Casio beats. That's what everybody was making a beat on, Casio beats. From Casio beats you got into 1200s and everything. So now you're going back to Casio beats. So it all happens in time. Everything falls in its timeline, and everything repeats itself. There's nothing new under the sun, man. So you can't say this one music is gonna last for the rest of the days of hip hop, because at one time they thought JJ Fad wasn't gonna last. They thought Criss Cross wasn't gonna last. They thought Smif-N-Wessun and Redman, you know, and we still here to these days. You still hear it, you still play it. Music is timeless. If you can make timeless hits as the Isley Brothers, as Smif-N-Wessun, as Luther Vandross and things like that, you're gonna be here. You're gonna survive them Casio days, you're gonna survive them keyboard days, you're gonna survive them sampling days, and then you're gonna go back to it because that's what you do.
That was very informing. Man, I wondered, since the last album is a couple of years ago that it came out, or the last albums, and I know that many cats that are fan of you are already of the older generation or a little older. For the new ones, or for the ones that just got into hip hop, that are new into it, and to give them a chance of what you are before they know the album, would it be rude of me to ask you to spit some verse that you think would represent the album?
You just gotta do their homework. Go to the library. Go to your neighborhood record store. Ask for Smif-N-Wessun. Pick up The Shining. Pick up The Rude Awakening. Pick up The Chosen Few. Pick up BDI Thug. Pick up For the People. Then we have unlimited amounts of supplies where you can research. It's like a test you gotta do. You got a midterm for who the next coming artist. You want to see what Smif-N-Wessun is about? Go pick up 10 albums before right now. Go pick up 8 albums before Reloaded right now, and add it all into your iPod. You run around with a PS3, an iPod, download all that. Go pick up One Nation. Go on the internet, see who Tupac. Go see what Big was hollering about, Bucktown, USA. Do your homework. Go pick up MOP with Bucktown, USA. Go pick up Sean Price. Go pick up Chemistry, and then come back and get Reloaded again and cop it and be like, oh damn, these niggas is them niggas. This is that shit right here. This is what hip hop been missing. All right, do your timeline. Go back 16 years ago before you was born. Ask your daddy who was popping when he was running in the streets. Smif-N-Wessun, Boot Camp, Wu-Tang, Nas, Biggie Smalls, and everything, and then come back to this generation right here and be like, damn, these niggas are still here. They still doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what they doing. They look like me. I see them in the hood. I hear them on TV. I see them in the radio. I hear them in this magazine doing this interview, speaking this language, and then you holler at us on www.duckdown.com and let us know what it is, and that's what it's going to be.
This is a truly beautiful closing, and I thank Smif-N-Wessun, Coco Brothers, Steel, and Tech for being at Repraesenz in the show. Thank you very much, and much success for the upcoming album in stores. When exactly?
September 13th. Go pick up Smif-N-Wessun Reloaded. Tech and Steels presents Smif-N-Wessun Reloaded September 13th. Make sure you get 2-3 copies.
Word.